2, 1. Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
It's your girl, Lindsay Does It.
And it's Hazel Joy
From the
Fillennials
Fillennials
podcast.
Welcome to another episode, y'all.
We're back, baby.
We are back. We took an extended break.
We did, because I was sick. I'm so sorry, but I didn't want to spread my germs, and I had a nasty cough, so it was better I just get better.
Hazel
Everyone
was
else got sick, too, right before I did.
As well as everyone else. I feel like I got my sickness out in late November.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And then right before me, like the new year, A-Aron, I remember you were telling us you got sick, too.
Yep, that's right.
And...
Is that? I think it hit all of us, so I think we're
Speaking
good.
of A-Aron, we have a special surprise for you.
Yes, we do.
If you can come over.
Yeah.
Come on down, baby. We got A-Aron. He's going to be in front of the camera, finally.
Oh, yes, sir.
We're going to do a little quick song for you. His birthday is coming up, so we wanted to do it.
God.
He's not going to be here next week, so we had to do it early for you.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Look at how pretty the candles are.
I know. That's a pretty cake.
Yeah.
Oh, scoot on over. He's like, oh, my goodness, caught me off guard.
Did not notice that we were going to
Happy
be doing this.
birthday.
Thank you, guys.
I hope you're not allergic to strawberries.
No, I love strawberries, actually.
The man behind the camera, everyone. Yay.
The
Oh,
man, the
claps. There you go.
Air horn.
All right, are we singing? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Hey.
Happy birthday to
There you go.
Aaron.
Hey, A-Aron.
Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you,
How
We had
old
to.
are you?
Too old.
He's like, I'd rather not say.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I definitely appreciate this. You guys are the greatest. Oh, man.
Aw.
Strawberries, too?
Yes.
Ooh, that looks good. I'm going to go ahead and exit stage left.
So it feels good to be back. Feels good to be feeling good
my
and not sick anymore.
That's true.
And so what?
Yeah.
Sorry.
My computer disconnected from our
Oh,
monitors.
okay. I'm all, where our notes go? So trying to get back into rhythm with our routine here. And as you can see, we're kind of all over the place. But hey, we got Aaron's birthday cake.
Yep. And he can edit out all the bad stuff.
Yeah, he's going to edit all that. Or leave it in. It's up to
Yeah.
you.
Why not? Do you guys like when we show our bloopers, or do you rather us like make it as polished as possible, or do you like to see the outtakes?
Oh, she's doing a poll right now.
Let us know. Let us know on, under our social medias. DM us. Yeah.
I personally like all the outtakes and bloopers just because it's funny. Why not?
Yeah,
Why
we have
not?
to laugh at ourselves every
Yeah.
now and again, or a lot of the time.
Yes.
So, all right, I think we're connected now.
Okay, awesome. So are we doing our snack first, or are we going to do our topic?
Oh, up to you.
It's up to you.
All right, so let's do snack.
She brought a snack. Yeah, let's do the snack.
Now that we have that beautiful cake in front of us, now I'm a little hungry. So, all right. Earlier, at the end of December, basically for the holidays, my mom and a few of my family members went to the Philippines. And when she came back, of course, you got to bring back the pasalubong, which is basically snacks and treats from the motherland back home. And one snack that she brought that I really love is called butter coconut crackers from the brand that brings you top ramen, the Nissin brand.
Oh.
So I really like this. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like a graham cracker, like a honey graham cracker, but it's coconut butter.
Ooh. I don't think I've had that. I
never
might have
had it
had
before?
similar I don't know. It might like be different brands or like a similar cracker. Oh wait, actually no, I think I have had this. It's like basically like a glazed graham cracker.
So it's a cracker with, the coconut butter glaze on top. And it's so delicious, so good with a black cup of coffee.
Ooh, now I want. Ooh, we should have made some coffee.
Oh.
With the cake, coffee and cake.
Oh, shit. I actually got my little coffee.
She getting prepared.
There's a Filipino market in America, too.
Yeah.
So let's go.
All right. So how have you been?
I've been just been kind of like busy at work.
Yeah, busy's good though.
Busy's good. I don't know. I feel like 2024, we talked about this last time, but 2024 is off to kind of like a rocket start with like just things going on and it being so intense already. And even like in my personal life, like with work and stuff, it's like, there's a lot going on. I need a break already.
I feel that.
I need another holiday break off. What about you, Hazel?
Man, just feeling happy that I'm not sick anymore. I mean, it wasn't even that serious of a sickness. It was just the annoying cold and cough thing.
Right.
But nothing more than that. Other than that, so I just pretty much stayed, and I had to miss other events too because I was just like, yeah, I'm not like down to spread my germs and be coughing up a storm anywhere. So just that pretty much. But you know, when you get sick, you kind of feel like that burst of energy, like, and you're like, oh, now that I'm not sick, I'm gonna go get myself to work out and stuff. I do that.
Oh,
so I
man.
started working out again, and it's just so hard to get back into that routine. But
Same here.
I'm trying to do better. So
Same. I feel like it's always one of those things where it's like you have to drag yourself to the gym, but once you're there, you're not going to regret ever being there. So why is it so hard to even get yourself there in the first place?
I mean,
You know?
the soreness after, though, do you regret that? Just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't regret it.
Yeah. You know, I feel like during when me and Darius went to New Orleans, we did a lot of walking. Like we did like 20,000 steps a day.
Dang.
Yeah, and we felt great after it. I think because it was so like cold out there that like us like walking actually felt good because we were warming up our joints and warming up our bodies. But if it was summertime, I don't think we would have walked half as much and we would have felt like twice as tired.
You know, walking is actually really good for you.
Yeah.
If you don't get to work out, really just walk. Walking is so good for you.
I want to incorporate that again. I kind of, I don't know. I want to walk again at lunch. I used to use my lunch breaks at work to walk to get like exercise and also to de-stress.
You know what? I was really good about those. I would always take 2 walk breaks. I would walk like my first walk, like especially when you work at an office, the 10-minute, I would do like a 10-minute walk. And then in the morning and then after lunch, I would do another 10-minute walk.
That's good.
And all you need is 10 minutes, really.
What I do with my 10-minute break is just waste
Nap.
my time on my phone.
Oh.
Oh my God. I need to, so my coworker came in and so we have like a key fob, but it's an app on our phone. But this morning he knocked and we let him in and we were wondering, oh, do you not have the app? Is it not working? He's like, oh no, my phone just died. And he's like, I think I need to bring my charger from work to home so I can charge it overnight. And I'm like, you let your phone die on a daily basis? Like I could never.
I know,
Like for
same.
me, I'm like, not that I depend on my phone for anything important. I just hate not
it's
being
about to
able to.
die,
Yeah,
yeah.
I just don't want to be like out of touch.
You know what? It's funny because every time I get to the studio, I'm like, my phone battery is just super low. And I'm like, I do not charge it like enough.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's so maybe I need to replace my screen time with walk time.
It's worth it. I mean, you could get energy too from like walking and getting your blood flowing. So,
Definitely.
yeah.
And it's also a de-stressor.
And a
And
de-stressor.
nowadays I need to de-stress.
And to get yourself out of the office because you're just sitting there, you know?
Right, exactly. It's going to be loud probably on the mic, but I'm going to adjust this really quick because it's kind of low.
Yeah, for sure. Let's get into the topic for today. And it's going to be a really interesting one, okay?
Yeah.
It's going to be about superstitions. And I know it's not only in the Filipino culture, but I just know for me personally growing up, there was always, don't do this, do that, you know, because of this, because of that. And it was
Yep.
all just superstitious. For example, I do remember one. Do you remember hearing this one where don't sleep with your hair wet? Because
I heard that all the time.
it'll make you go blind or something.
Something like that. Like you will get like gravely ill if you go to bed wet with your hair wet. If you go
Yeah.
to bed wet.
Is this one real? If you pluck your gray hairs, more grows out? Or is that a superstition?
I
'Cause
actually
heard that one
recently
too.
heard that from my mom too, because I was like, "Hey, mom, look, I'm getting all these."
I
grays."
have
and
a
she's
lot.
like, "Don't pull them out because more will grow." And I'm
Yeah,
like,
I have a lot too.
I was like, gray hair just multiplies anyway as you get older.
Yeah.
So like, who knows if it's from plucking it or just letting it happen?
I wonder.
But I hear that all the time too.
Okay, there's a really, really funny one. Don't judge me. But I didn't do this, okay? Don't judge me, but this is what I was told. So, growing up, I remember this. It's kind of gross. It is gross. If you get your period, like your first period, like as a young woman, you're supposed to, not supposed to, but it's supposed that if you smear your underwear or wherever, like on your face you don't get acne or like pimples. And I was just like,
what? I think
have you heard that one?
I think I heard that before, but it wasn't from a Filipino. I think it was another Asian culture that said that. Or was it maybe like a Hispanic culture?
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, that's...
I obviously did not do that,
I was
but
gonna say, who tried it?
I was at school when I got my first period anyway, so I would not like walk around like...
That's when it
Yeah.
started for you? You were at
Yeah.
school?
I was,
Lucky for
like,
me, I
12
was
or
at
13.
home. I got mine early. I was 10.
Oh yeah, that's young.
I was... poor me. Can everybody feel like, yes, throw me a pity party, because that was hard as a 10-year-old having your period and none of your
Usually
classmates.
the first, yeah.
Yeah, none of your
Yeah.
classmates having it. But luckily, I had it at home. I think it was on a Saturday or a Sunday. And here, this is going into another superstition. When I told my mom, she obviously told my dad, and they're like, "Oh, okay, go outside," because we lived in an apartment complex. We were on the second floor.
Steps.
Yeah, he's like, "Go to the I think maybe I don't know if he gave me a specific number or if he just told me to go up to like maybe the highest step that I would feel comfortable jumping off of and jump."
I got that one too.
Yeah,
I heard that one.
So once you get your period, you get on the stairs and you jump down.
What's it supposed to mean?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember. But I remember hearing that one too. Like the second or third step or something like that.
It
That was
has
the
to
next
be-
one I was going to get into.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe like it has to do with maybe your menstrual health.
Yeah.
And like me, I don't know. But
Did you do it?
I did. And
I think I did that one because that was just steps.
And I'll just say this. I didn't know what it was for. I didn't know what it meant. But as a 10-year-old who was kind of scared about what's going on with her body, being outside with your parents and telling you to jump, it made me feel like happy. It made me feel like everything was going to be okay. I'm like, we're over here playing. You know what I mean?
True.
We're playing on the steps instead of like me worrying about, the changes to my body. But I will say, and this is kind of going on to like a weird tangent, but when I was talking to my classmates about periods, we were 10 years old. My friends, they knew what it was. They just haven't had it yet. But I had a friend who had no idea what a menstrual cycle was, had no idea what bleeding was. And
wow.
that made me feel kind of sad because shout out to my mom. She was very open with like what was
Talking
going
about
on
it.
with her body.
Oh, okay.
And she let me know, what was going on. This was a pad. This is why there's like a little blood stain on my shorts or whatever. And it's like, I got to know what to expect before it happened, even though it happened way earlier than she and my dad would have expected.
Interesting. So
But-
you didn't have it in school? Like they didn't teach you like...
Not yet. I had sex ed at on in 7th grade.
Oh, that's late.
7th grade.
Because
yeah.
I did in, I think 5th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
What's 5th grade like?
5th grade is like
11, 10, 9,
10 or 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe even 9. I'm so confused.
I know.
Because I think 8 years old, you're in 4th grade. So 9 is 5th, 10 is... No. What? Cut that out. I can't do my math. But yeah, so yeah. We had sex ed in middle school.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like that's kind of late.
It is, I
Yeah.
think. I'm trying to think. Did I have a separate lesson? So I went to public school, and it was like co-ed classrooms up until 6th grade was the last time where we had one classroom, all the same classmates, all 5 or 6 subjects. And
Okay.
then 7th grade was when we went to different classes for different subjects. And I think that's when we started learning about biology and like your body and sex ed. So yeah, I don't think I had that talk at school until 7th grade.
Dang.
Yeah.
So I do remember having sex ed in 5th grade. It was just really clear. I just remember, yeah. But I was in 7th grade, I believe, or 8th grade. No, 7th grade, yeah. When it happened for me, I went to the bathroom and I was just like,
Oh man, I'm glad you knew what it was.
I think a friend gave me a pad. I was like, thanks. I didn't freak out because I already knew what it was, but I was just like, oh, it just caught me off guard. But
Got
all right,
it.
well, that's the period story.
That's the period. And the superstitions.
I know. I'm trying to think of any other ones that I grew up with, but those are the ones that I remember.
Yeah. So one thing that I definitely grew up with was eating pancit on your birthday, because
Yep.
long noodles mean long life.
Or even any celebration, really.
Yeah.
Like just at any party, just there'll always be like pancit or some kind of noodle dish, right?
Yep. And yeah, the long noodles are supposed to mean longevity, and I'm assuming good health.
I think
and
we talked about it for the New Year's superstition, right?
we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I do remember one. I think it's more of like a folklore if you go walking like on, what's it called? Like hills or things where you think like creatures might be living, you have to say like in English you'd just be like excuse me, but in Tagalog you'd be like tabi tabi po, like excuse me.
I never heard of that one.
Because they say like, I don't know if it's like dwarves or something, but you don't want to like be disrespectful and walking on their land,
walking on their turf,
or
like on them because they're so tiny.
Yeah, and then they if you don't say that, then you get sick or something like that.
Everything like leads to illness with Filipinos, right?
But you know what? I think I had someone tell me that that's kind of, I don't know if it was like a true story of like them getting sick because of something. I forget who it was that might have told me this, but yeah, I don't know. I think it was more in the Philippines though.
Got it. Oh yeah, I mean, I think if we grew up in the Philippines, we would hear like a superstition for every single movement you make, every single thing you do, everything you eat, the people that you're around, the type of work you're in, or whatever, where you travel. Yeah, I'm sure there's a superstition for everything. Do you know what usog is?
No, what's that?
So I've only witnessed this in my family one time, but apparently usog is when you see an adorable baby and you give them like so much like you know, compliments and attention and like, oh, you're so beautiful, so precious baby. That baby is gonna get sick if you shower them with too many compliments
I've
or
never
too much
heard that
attention.
one.
And they call that usog. So to prevent a baby from getting sick after like you as like a visitor greets them with like so much affection, you say puera usog, meaning leave sickness. And sometimes, and I saw my dad do this one time, you wet your thumb with saliva and you dab it on their forehead, and that's supposed to get rid of any sickness that might come after you compliment the baby.
Gosh.
It's so weird.
Oh.
But I was like, I remember seeing that. Like, so while we were doing research for this, reading that unlocked a memory of my dad actually doing that to a baby, and I just couldn't understand what he said and why he did that. And I'm like, did the baby have anything on his face? And he was just like cleaning it. But yeah, puera usog, and then you put the saliva on the baby's forehead to keep them from getting sick.
Now you can't do that because COVID. And we're like, ugh.
I know, like, please stop.
But okay, that reminded me of another superstition. At funerals, I remember kids would have to wear the color red to like ward off like anything, I guess, bad spirits.
Oh.
And then they would have to carry the baby or pass the baby back and forth over the casket of your dead loved one.
Y'all playing hot potato with the baby over the dead
I
body.
think it's like 3 times. But can you imagine? That's so terrifying for a little baby. Like, so one person would be on the other end, and then you go here, and you're passing the baby like over 3 times or something like that.
Oh
I don't know how many times, but I
gosh.
remember hearing that.
And that's to
I don't even remember the reason.
It's like to like maybe greet the spirit in a
Yeah.
like way, like kind of like greet them, like send them off. Yeah,
Like a send off.
like the baby, like the young life is like saying goodbye to the old life. or
Yeah.
something. Interesting.
I don't know.
But you know what, the color red. So I mentioned that my mom and some of my family members went to the Philippines over the holidays. It's because it was my grandmother's 1-year death anniversary, and for her anniversary, they wore red. They wore black, and then afterwards they wore red.
Oh.
And I was like, oh shit, why are you guys all wearing red? And she said, oh, this kind of a tradition. Like once you're done mourning, you can wear bright red.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was like,
Interesting.
yeah, maybe it's different in different parts of the Philippines when
Maybe.
you wear red, but I guess red is that color. Like once you're done mourning, you wear red.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Do you have any other superstitions?
Let me think. You mind going back? We made notes. Let's see, a little bit higher. Oh yeah, I mentioned this earlier before I started recording, and this is something I also witnessed just one time in my life. The superstition is if you're at a dining table and you're eating and one person gets up and leaves the house, you have to turn your plate before they leave so that they don't have bad luck
I
or
never
that
did
they
that.
don't get sick.
Oh, that reminded me of another one. Is it a superstition? This one, or I guess it is. If you drop a spoon or a fork on the ground, you'll have a visitor. So if you drop a spoon on the ground, like on accident, you'll have a girl
Wow.
visitor. If you drop a fork, you have a boy visitor.
I
Like, oh,
just
someone's
now
coming.
heard of that when I was
Oh,
doing
really?
research.
Oh, okay.
But you grew
yeah,
up
I grew
with
up with
that?
that one for
Oh,
sure.
Does it come true? Like
No.
has it, no. Like has it come true?
No, they would be like, me besita. Like, there's gonna be a visitor.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, no, it's not true.
So like speaking of on that note where it's like something happens and then by coincidence something miraculous is gonna happen. If you bite your tongue, it's because someone's thinking of you.
Oh yeah,
that's another
yeah.
one. Like,
wait, is that a Filipino one though?
I think
I thought
I've
that was an
heard
American
it.
one.
Me too. I think that kind of transcends, which is kind of weird.
I feel like that one's an American one because I do remember as a kid saying pick a number like every time I bit my tongue, and then whatever number you randomly pick, it'd be like A, B, C. For example, pick 3.
Oh.
Then C. Then whoever's name started with the letter C is thinking of you. I don't know. I did that as a kid.
You could always like learn what letter and what number coincides. So you could just make believe that your crush is thinking of you.
Exactly.
Oh, 11. Oh, what letter is that? M. Wait, is it? I know. Yeah, that's another one. But you know what? Like, even though like Filipinos have crazy superstitions, like Americans have crazy superstitions too.
Yeah.
Like the whole like biting your tongue, like I said. But what's up with like opening an umbrella indoors? Like, why? How is that bad luck?
I don't know. Or walking under a ladder.
What? Yeah, walking under a ladder.
How's that bad
How
luck?
is that bad luck? I don't know. Like, I feel like a lot of these superstitions probably are rooted in, I don't know, disciplining your kids.
Yeah.
Like, don't do this or else you get sick. Don't do that or else the monster is going to get you. Or like, don't do that or you're going to, you're going to have bad luck. Or
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like maybe somebody walked under a ladder and then the ladder collapsed.
Oh gosh.
Or like someone opened the umbrella and maybe got caught in it and then choked. I don't know. Who knows?
What about if you find like a penny on the ground or something, and that's supposedly good luck?
Oh, lucky penny.
I guess that's not really a superstition, is it? Or just they say it's good luck.
I wonder what year or what century they made that superstition up, because maybe a penny was worth a lot. They're like,
That's
if you found
true.
money on the ground, period, you're
Now
lucky.
people just walk on over it. Like,
oh my God, like it's nothing.
I know.
Me and Hazel, we listen to the Woody Show, and one of the hosts, Seabass, whenever he gets change after paying for something, he just throws it on the ground because he's like, it's
throws
worthless.
it on the
Yeah,
ground.
just
I didn't
throws it
know
on
he
the
did
ground.
that.
Yeah.
That's so
It's like
weird.
that's how
That's still money.
exactly, but that's how much like people just disregard change nowadays. They're like, oh, this isn't worth anything. Let me just throw it on there. And I don't want to carry it around. Let me just throw it on the ground.
My gosh.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, what was the last superstition I left on?
The walk. Oh no, we were talking about walking under the ladder, but there's the mirror breaking one, which means bad luck.
And not just bad luck, 7 years bad luck.
Oh yeah, so specific. Oh,
Yeah.
what about the one about seeing a black cat or like walking your, what is it? Walking in front of you or passing you?
If a black cat crosses your path,
Yeah.
that's bad luck. I love cats. Come here, let me pet you.
Really?
Let me pet
I
you,
don't
bad
really
luck.
like cats, but only because I had a bad childhood experience with cats.
Oh no, did you get scratched?
Yes, I did.
no.
And, as a kid, it's like traumatizing.
But sometimes, like cats, I think when they get a little too excited, they probably don't mean to hurt you, but they just
Yeah.
like don't know what to do.
Yeah.
It's like the, what do you call that? Giggle.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I would pet cats, and then they just, when I would stop petting them, they would like scratch me, and it would hurt so bad, and then I just like didn't like how they acted. I'm like, geez, like, and then I just had weird interactions with cats. Like, just I don't like how they just like jump on your lap or like just invade your space. I don't know. It's just
Cats don't have a bubble.
it's just different from dogs. Like,
Yeah, dogs and
cats
cats
don't respect you. I guess it depends.
Cats are like, I'll do whatever. I'll just,
Yeah.
a free country.
Yeah, I guess it just depends on your cat, but I just never had a good experience.
Aw, give cats another chance.
Eh.
I'll
I
take
could do
you
that.
to a cat cafe one day.
Oh hell no! I am afraid of cats. You know, people are afraid
Afraid?
of clowns. I'm afraid of cats. I'm not even joking.
They're more afraid of you than you are of them,
Eh,
to be honest.
it's okay. I'll skip on the cat cafe, but take me to a dog yoga thing. That'd be fun.
Have you ever seen goat yoga?
Yeah, I've heard of it. I can't believe that's a thing.
You're like just doing downward dog and they're like propped onto you like you're a mountain. They're just like,
I can't. I would probably freak out.
Oh
I don't know. I like animals, but I'm not like that. I don't know. I get scared easily, I think.
got it. I mean, because animals have teeth and they have
You just
claws.
never know, man.
They have strength.
Yeah.
That too. You know what animal I'll probably never ever mess with? Apes or monkeys, because I've heard, man, they're strong as fuck.
Oh,
They're strong as hell. If you cross them, they can kill you.
it can kill you. Okay.
That's why I'm like, give me a cat. A cat I can handle. They'll scratch me, but they won't kill me. I don't think. Anyhow, so do we have any other superstitions listed? I think we might have more beneath this that you wrote down, possibly.
I think that was it. That was it that I had.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I kind of wanted to touch on like
The knock on wood
mythology.
one.
Oh, go ahead with the knock on wood.
Oh, really quick. So I think that's an American one, right? Where you like knock on wood, or it's like a universal superstition. Like before, so you like don't want something bad to happen, so you're like, all right, knock on wood.
I wonder how that came to be. Like,
Yeah, I guess we
how
can
is
look that up.
wood like?
Like why wood?
Yeah, why
Yeah.
wood?
Interesting. We'll have to look that one up,
Yeah.
or just comment and tell us.
Yeah, if you guys have a theory or if you know the answer.
Yeah.
But to touch on superstitions, I kind of wanted to go into like Filipino mythology, and this could be a whole other episode. But one monster that I remember hearing about when I was little was a swang.
Oh, I heard of that one.
So, and this is why I think like superstitions in a lot of these stories come about just like scaring kids into like obedience or into like listening to your parents, because I know with a swang, it's like they can shape shift. They can be a man, woman, or an animal.
It's like the boogeyman.
Exactly.
Kinda,
Just
yeah.
like the boogeyman. So I think I feel like a lot of Filipino adults told these scary stories to their kids to keep them in line.
Yeah.
And also another sad thing is that when I was reading about a swang, one thing that an aswang can do is eat kids or fetuses. So, and to me, that made me think like, because the aswang, the most earliest recordings of an aswang was in the 16th century, like way before all these like scientific like discoveries and biological like advances in medicine or whatever. I feel like women who have miscarriages, I think they wanted to have a reason why it happened. You know what I mean? So, like what better than, it must be a swang because they can shapeshift and they probably caused my miscarriage.
Damn.
They probably, took my
That's
baby or
unfortunate.
whatever. So like to me, I was thinking like for it to be such an old legend, that monster, I think some women probably found comfort in believing that, okay, this is the reason why I couldn't carry my baby to
I can
full
see
term.
that.
So yeah.
It's kind of sad though.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I hate that I made that connection, but I feel like a lot of times having mythological creatures and like superstitions kind of give you comfort and can kind of give you like a reason why something has happened to you that might seem unfair or unfortunate. If you believe in something like out of your control, then it kind of makes it a little bit easier for you to cope with that, I think.
That's a really interesting way to think of it.
I
But
think
I mean, it makes
so,
sense. I feel
yeah.
like as human beings, we're always trying to make sense of everything in life. And I mean, people just try to make stuff up to make you feel better sometimes.
Yeah. Interesting.
It's kind of like sad, but
I know, it's kind of sad. I
it's
mean,
like running away from like the truth. But
true. Or just like trying to like draw up any kind of explanation for what's going on in your life.
yeah,
And I can't blame them for that. It was the 16th century, y'all.
I know.
But it's 2024 now. And we're on this podcast.
And we don't believe in superstition.
And we know better. Oh, man.
But you know what? If you don't listen to the next episode, you're going to have bad luck for 7 years.
That's right. That's a new one. But it's 100% true. And I think with that being said, I think that concludes this episode. I think we left that on a good note.
I definitely want to hear what superstition you guys have been taught or grown up with, and let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know what you think about this episode. Also, let us know what you want us to cover next. We're open to any and all ideas. That doesn't mean we're going to do it, but we're just open to listening to it. All right. Well, with that being said,
Thanks for tuning in.
thanks for tuning in. It's your girl, Lindsay Does It.
And I'm Hazel Joy.
And we'll catch you next time.
Peace.
Bye.